in today's video, we're going to break down the Bluehost hosting plans and figure out which one actually makes the most sense for your website. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you're starting a new site or moving your website to a different host, one of the first decisions you'll need to make is which hosting plan to choose. At first glance, the plans can look pretty similar, but there really are a few important differences that can affect how your site performs and how easily it can grow over time. So in this video, we're going to walk through the main Bluehost plans, explain what features you actually get with each one, and talk through which type of website each plan tends to be best for. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start off with the basics and talk about what Bluehost actually is. So Bluehost is a web hosting company that stores your website files and makes them accessible on the internet so visitors can view your site at any time. When someone types your website address into a browser, their device connects to Bluehost servers and loads the pages from there. Bluehost offers several different types of hosting, but most people who are launching a new website start with a shared hosting plan because they are the simplest and most affordable way to get online. Bluehost's main shared tiers include the starter plan, the business plan, and the e-commerce essentials plan. And each one provides different levels of storage, website limits, security features, and performance capacity depending on how large or complex your website will be. Now, if you want to go ahead and check out each of these plans, we do have an exclusive link down in the description below where you can save up to 70%. Okay, we're going to start off with the starter plan. So the starter plan is just $2.99 per month, and this is on a 36-month term. You can save up to 70%. The starter plan is Bluehost's entry-level option, and it's designed for simple websites that don't require a lot of storage or advanced features yet. This plan allows you to host multiple websites, but it includes a smaller amount of storage compared to higher tiers, which makes it best suited for personal blogs, small portfolios, or early stage websites that mainly publish content rather than large media files. Even though it's the lowest tier, the starter plan still includes several important features, such as a free domain for the first year, a free SSL certificate that secures your website connection, and a content delivery network that helps your pages load faster for visitors around the world. Bluehost also includes managed WordPress updates and server maintenance, which means you don't have to worry about keeping the underlying hosting software up to date while you focus on building your website. Next is the business plan, and that is $5.99 for the first 36 months, and that's saving you about 57% if you use our link. So the business plan is the middle tier and is often the one recommended for people who plan to run several websites or expect their site to grow over time. Compared to the starter plan, the business plan significantly increases the amount of storage available and supports many more websites under the same account. It also includes stronger security features such as malware detection and removal, which helps protect your site if you ever encounter suspicious activity. In addition to the security upgrades, the business plan includes domain privacy protection for the first year, which just prevents your personal contact information from disappearing publicly in domain registration records. For people who plan to manage multiple websites or build projects for clients, the additional storage and security features in this tier often make it a more flexible long-term option. And lastly is the e-commerce essentials plan. This plan is $13.99 per month for a 36-month term, and this is saving you 36% with our exclusive link. So the e-commerce essentials plan is designed specifically for websites that plan to sell products or digital content online. This plan includes all the hosting features needed to run an online store, but it also adds tools that simplify e-commerce functionality. For example, it supports automatic installation of WooCommerce so you can quickly turn a WordPress site into a full online store. The plan also includes tools for managing product subscriptions, creating membership areas, and setting up secure payment processing so customers can safely complete purchases on your website. For creators who want to sell courses, digital downloads, or physical products, this plan also includes features like affiliate program support and customizable email templates that help manage customer communication after purchase. Okay, now let's talk about some of the key features that you get. So starting off with storage and website limits. One of the biggest difference between the Bluehost plans is how much storage you receive and how many websites you're allowed to host. Storage determines how many files your site can contain, which becomes important if you upload a large number of images, videos, or downloadable files. Website limits determine how many separate sites can be managed under one hosting account. The starter plan offers smaller storage and fewer resources, while the business plan increases both capacity and flexibility for multiple projects. The e-commerce essentials plan provides the largest storage allowance and is built for sites that handle heavier traffic and larger product catalogs. Next is security features. So security is another area where the Bluehost plans differ. All tiers include a free SSL certificate, which encrypts the connection between your website and visitors so data is transmitted securely. Higher plans include additional protection tools such as malware scanning, malware removal, and web application firewalls that block suspicious traffic before it reaches your site. Some tiers also include domain privacy protection, so your name, address, and contact information are not displayed publicly in domain registration records. Next is performance and uptime. So website performance is closely tied to the hosting environment, and Bluehost includes several features designed to keep sites running smoothly. One of the most important is uptime reliability, which refers to how consistently the hosting server remains online. Bluehost offers a high uptime guarantee, so your site stays accessible to visitors most of the time. The platform also includes a content delivery network that distributes copies of your website across multiple servers around the world. So when someone visits your site, the content is delivered from the server closest to their location, which just helps reduce loading time and improve overall browsing experience. Okay, now let's dive into the pros and cons so you can decide which is going to be a best fit for you. So one of the biggest advantages of Bluehost is how beginner-friendly the platform is. The interface is relatively easy to navigate, the setup process is straightforward, and important features like a free domain and SSL certificates are included with most plans. The hosting tiers also scale well, which means you can start with a smaller plan and then upgrade later as your website grows. Bluehost also provides customer support and a large knowledge base, which can be helpful if you run into technical questions while building your site. Now, on the downside, the promotional prices shown during signups are often lower than the actual renewal rates, so the cost can increase when the initial term ends. Also, some advanced features are also reserved for the higher plans, which means users may eventually upgrade as their site becomes more complex. So again, just some things to keep in mind when you're making your decision. I know choosing the right Bluehost plan mostly depends on what type of website you want to build and how much growth you expect in the future. If you're launching a personal blog or a small portfolio site, the starter plan may be enough to get online without paying for extra features. If you expect to manage multiple websites or want additional storage and security tools, the business plan provides more flexibility while still remaining relatively affordable. For creators or businesses planning to run an online store, the e-commerce essentials plan includes the tools needed to sell products and manage customer transactions directly from your website. I know how overwhelming it can feel trying to choose a hosting plan when you're building your first website because every provider offers multiple tiers that look very similar at first glance. If you want to explore Bluehost and see the plans for yourself, don't forget to use our link down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate linked, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. This channel is dedicated to helping you build your websites with simple tools and easy steps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.